how to create a toggle switch with wide range of customization options like desired icons, width, height, color, text, and corner radius. Let's add the latest version of ToggleSwitch package for ToggleSwitch and font apps on Flutter package for additional icons in your project's pubspec.yaml file and get dependencies. Let's go to our homepage.dot file and create a stateless widget named text with padding for some text and padding. Now let's create a homepage stateless widget. We are creating an app bar inside scaffold. We are using column wrapped by single child scroll view, center, and padding for multiple toggle switches. First, let's create a basic toggle switch. Toggle switch has multiple properties like total switches or total number of switches. Labels is a list of label text shown on the toggle switch. Initial label index is the initial label index for a switch which will be selected for the first time when we run our project. We can also set it to null for no chosen initial value. Icons is a list of icon data to show with or without labels on toggle switch. Custom icons is a list of icons without labels on toggle switch. Font size is font size of labels, and icon size is the icon size of icons. For basic toggle switch, let's set the total switches to 3, labels to America, Canada, and Mexico, initial label index to 0, and font size to 13. On toggle is a callback function that gets triggered when the user interacts with the toggle switch. Specifically, it is called whenever the user changes the state of toggle switch by tapping on it or dragging the toggle. We are printing the index in the console. Next, let's create another toggle switch with a single custom height and font size. Let's set the initial label index to 1, minimum height and minimum width to 90. They change the height and width for switch. Active BG color and active FG color are background and foreground colors for active switch respectively. Similarly, inactive BG color and inactive FG color are background and foreground colors for inactive switches respectively. For on toggle callback function, we will print index for every toggle switch as like here. Next, let's create toggle switch with text or icons with list of widths for every switch. Let's create 2 switches with second label as empty. Let's define the icons for first switch null and X mark for the second switch. Also set the corner radius to 20. Now we are defining active BG colors for every switch. The first switch is showing text and second switch is showing icon. Next, let's define another toggle switch with icons, text, and different active background colors. We are defining labels and icons together. They will be shown together in a single switch. Let's set the active BG colors to blue and pink for first and second switch respectively. Next, let's define toggle switch with border color, border width, icons, custom height, and different active background colors. Let's set the border width to 3, border color to blue gray, and active BG colors to blue, pink, and purple. Next, let's create toggle switch with gradient border color, divider color, and gradient active background colors. Let's set the icons to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For border color, let's define the list of colors. Set the divider color to blue gray. For active BG colors, let's define 2 colors for Facebook and Twitter and 6 colors for Instagram. Next, let's create toggle switch with bounce in out animation. For animation, we must set the animate property of toggle switch to true and then use the curve property to show animation curve. Next, let's create a toggle switch with radius style. For this, we are setting the corner radius to 20 and radius style property to true. Next, let's create another toggle switch with custom text styles and set the initial label index to null and double tap disable to true and re-tap active switches to deactivate. Next, we are creating toggle switch with custom icons. It accepts a list of icons. Now we are creating a vertical toggle switch with is vertical property set to true. In the last, we are creating custom width greater than the device width by wrapping toggle switch with padding scroll bar and single child scroll view. Also set the scroll direction property of single child scroll view to horizontal. This is a horizontal switch greater than the device width. So this is how we can use toggle switch to create and customize different styles to improve the user experience in our Flutter app. Thank you.